Hey guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how to make an Instagram puzzle template for your feed. Hey guys, Whitney Rogers here. Today I'm teaching you how to create an Instagram puzzle template for your feed. The reason why you should do this is to make your Instagram feed beautiful. This is not just a vanity thing. This is so that you have people looking at your page, they see your page and they go, wow, it's beautiful. She knows what she's talking about. She knows what she's doing. Follow. Just watch your follower count grow when you have a beautiful Instagram puzzle template for your feed. So before we get down into the nitty-gritty, I want to share with you first who I am. If you're new here to my page, my name is Dr. Whitney Rogers. I am a network marketer, an attraction marketer, and I love helping people build their business bigger and better than they ever even dreamed of, using 100% online strategies that work today. So I have become a Canva queen over the last year or so. I love Canva so much. If you don't already use Canva, you've been living under a rock and you should start now. But if you do, you probably love it just as much as I do. I use Canva at least one time every single day. I use Canva Pro. It's better. It's like totally worth every single penny, but you don't need Canva Pro to do what I'm going to show you today. So really excited to show you this today. I do want to let you know that I actually do sell these beautiful Instagram templates for your use. If you don't want to do this on your own, I also sell custom templates. I can make it exactly how you envision, again, if you feel like you don't want to do this on your own. But just in case you do have those creative juices and you feel like you want to do it on your own, today I will teach you how to do that. All right, let me show you first. I'm going to share my screen so that you can see an example of my Instagram. You can kind of see what an Instagram puzzle template feed looks like. All right, so this is one of my Instagram pages, and you might be able to tell this is an Instagram puzzle template feed that I have created for mine. You can see that every single square goes together. It fits together like a puzzle. Now on the phone, it looks a little bit different than on the desktop because it doesn't have all these lines in between, and they actually fit together even nicer. So it like brings your whole brand together, brings your brand colors together, branding elements, just makes it look so pretty. And I think it's worth it because people comment on it all the time. People message me like, oh my goodness, your feed is beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. You know what? That's a good thing. I don't want people to see anything like it because this is me. This is my brand, and this is how I want people to know me, like nobody else. So you can do that too. All right, now I'm going to share with you how to do this. We're going to start on Canva. Welcome to Canva. I'm sure you're familiar with it. Let's just start with a regular old Instagram post. We all know Instagrams are a square. We're going to go to this resize. A regular Instagram square is 1080 by 1080, as you can see here. But in order to create this puzzle template, we're actually going to be creating 18 squares fitting all together. So we have to make the size fit 18 squares inside of it. So in order to do that, I already did the math for you. In this square, I'm going to put in 3240. And in this one, I'm going to put in 6480. And I'm going to resize that. So now we'll be able to fit in 18 Instagram squares into this little box here. Now we get to do the fun part and decorate it. So decorate it, obviously your brand colors. I highly suggest picking 3 colors. Stick to those 3 colors, make sure they all look good together, of course. Anything more than that is a little bit too much, and less than that is fine too, but can get a little bit more boring. So I'm gonna just play around here a little bit. I'm gonna change the background first. So these are my brand colors. We'll just go with something like this. I'll click on this, and now we want to start adding some more elements. Coming into elements here, and I'm just going to type in blob, and we'll go with this. And I want to make it white. Oh, I don't know if I can make it white. We'll leave it how it is, but I am going to change the transparency. There we go. Now it looks a little bit, works a little bit better with the color. I don't want to make this exactly the same as the one that I already have, but a trick that you want to make sure you are doing when you are adding elements here to your template thing, don't touch the ends, the edges of this big rectangle. And this will make more sense later, but I want you to fill the whole space, but not quite touching the edges. We'll go there. And we'll add in another blob. Let's add this one. And look, I can actually change the color of that. Let's change that color to white. And again, I'm going to change the transparency. That. And let's do this one. And use shapes that you feel like fit in with your brand. If you feel like you're more of an angular person, you know, add triangles, add squares, whatever you want. And I'm going to change that color to, let's do that, and change the transparency again. Okay, that's pretty good. Now I think I want to add in some dots. Let's go with this one, sure. And I want to put that up here. Remember, don't touch the edges. It really doesn't matter what you do here. Just make it your own. I'll make that one white. And I'm going to make it a little smaller. And let's say I want a circle somewhere in there too. We'll go with this one. And I'm going to make that one white as well. And transparent. A little bigger. Close to the edges, but not quite touching. And I want some more dots, so I'm just going to copy that one and paste it. Oops. Down here. All right, let's say we're super duper happy with this. You do want to be super duper happy with your rectangle before you move on, because once you do this next step, you cannot change this. Otherwise, you'll have to start all the way from the beginning. So let's say I'm really happy with this. This matches my brand. I'll be good with this for a long time. Okay, now what you're gonna do is download your rectangle as a PNG. Download. It's downloading to my computer now. Now, you are going to go to Split Image online. It's pinetools.com/split-image. I will put that website down or up in the description, down in the description. But this is the website that you want to come to. Now, once you're there, come to Input Image and click on Choose File. Now you choose the one that you just created. Here it is. Now, over here, options, how to split the image. We want to make a grid, so I'm going to click on both, grid. And this is the vertical box, vertically split by 6. And this one's vertically split by 3. And then I'm going to click Split Image. Now, here we go. Here are all of the JPEGs, the individual pictures that we want to use. So I'm going to click on one, click on the next one, and click on every single one. Download them to your computer. Do it in order. Okay, I downloaded all of those. Now I'm going to go back to Canva, just to Instagram post, just the plain old regular square that we already had. And I'm going to upload all of those pictures that I just downloaded into my upload section. So upload media. And I'm going to start uploading at the first one that is in my downloads. You guys probably can't see this right now, but it's the last one that I uploaded to the computer. It's row 6, column 3, and you're going to work your way backwards. So I'll do that one first. Again, this is the time-consuming part, so I may fast forward through this part, but I'm just uploading all of those pictures. You have to do them each individually, otherwise they will not upload correctly. And the last one here is row 1, column 1. All right, so now back in Canva, in our upload section, we can see all of those, each of the individual squares that we just uploaded now into Canva. So now we have to start making our way into the actual square. So I'm gonna start actually with the very last square. Just click on it and drag it over to the Instagram, the link template. I'm going to add a page and click on the next one. So again, now we're moving backwards the opposite way. Click on that. There we go. Add a page. Again, another time-consuming part. But if you do this right, it saves a lot of time in the future. Click and drag. I'll fast forward a bit through this part too. All right, here we are, page 18. I got all of these uploaded pictures into my little template guide here now. So you'll see that this top left corner picture is now my page 18. So now here we go, all 18 squares. Now what you're going to do to get these into Instagram. Now there's actually a couple options you can do. You can just leave it blank how it is, and then as you go along each day, you can just put whatever you want onto each page. Or before you even start, you can start building out more of a template. So that's what I like to do, because it just prepares me a little bit more for what I'm posting that day. It takes a little bit of the guesswork out of it, because I like to be sort of organized. So maybe you go like every other, a picture and a quote, and a picture and a quote. Let's say that's what you choose to do. So we're going to set ourselves up for success here. I'm clicking on elements, and I'm going to type in frame. And let's say I want to use just a plain square. Let's find a square. Okay, we're going to use a plain square. Let's get it there, and I'm going to get it the size that I want it. Now, obviously you don't want it touching the edge, because you want your beautiful color that you just created to show. Now, I want all my pictures to be the same size. So what I'm going to do is just click on that frame and copy it. And then I'm going to go and paste it into every other square. There we go. Okay, now if I want quotes in the other squares, you could either type them right onto the thing, or you can put them on like a square background. So I like to do that. I'm going to use a square like this. I'm going to change the color to white, and I'm going to make it bigger, about the same size as our picture square. It's just what I like to do, but this is your thing, your brand. You do whatever you want. Okay, now I'm going to copy that one and again paste it into every other square. There we go. Okay, so let's say today is day 1 of when I'm using my template and I'm posting in Instagram. Day 1, I start on page 1. Every time you post, you just move down the line. Don't ever skip any, because it won't look like a puzzle template anymore. So I'm going to come to uploads. Let's say I want to add this picture in. Just click it, drag it, and drop it right into the frame. You can crop it if you want to. Do that. There you go. So now that one is done. Of course, you can add more elements or whatever you want to it, but now I want to put it on Instagram. So what I'm going to do is click on download and select pages and select page 1 and click done. Download page 1. And there you go. Now you've got to get it onto Instagram. So the best way to do that is to then upload it to your phone and then post that picture on Instagram like you do any other picture. Like I said, the next day you just move on and post down to page number 2, which would be a quote in this case, or you change it up, do whatever you want. Once you get down to page 18, after you do that, you just go back up and start at page number 1. Now, because when you were adding your elements into the initial rectangle and you didn't touch any of the sides, this will work out beautifully. It will all flow seamlessly together like a beautiful, beautiful puzzle. You can use this template that you created for as long as you want until you get sick of it, and then you can make a new one if you want, or do something a little bit different. So that is how I make a puzzle template. It's really pretty easy. It's just a little bit time consuming, but I know that you can do it if you want to. If you don't want to go through all this extra work, again, let me know. I'll put a link in the comments or in the description so that you guys can purchase a pre-made template if you'd like to, or purchase a custom-made template. I'm happy to make you one to fit along with your brand if you just don't feel like you have the time to do something like this yourself. So there you have it, a beautiful, beautiful puzzle template. I've been using mine for a long time. I change it up every now and then, but usually I'm pretty darn happy with it. It makes posting much easier, takes a lot of the guesswork out of it, and just makes it pretty and nice. So thank you so much for watching today, guys. I hope you got a lot out of this video. Let me know in the comments if you are going to create a custom Instagram puzzle feed template for yourself. I want to know. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.